back, YouTubers, to my channel, An Everyday Life of an Aspie. If you're following me right now and you don't know me, I'm Aspie, and I'm all about creating mental health and awareness, and also sharing you guys my life stories of what's going down with me with Aspie's syndrome, OCD and the like, and also just basically touch base on certain bits and pieces of your tips and advice to motivate you, or also with some motivational messages that I can think of that are our everyday struggles that we can come out with. So it has brought to my attention, as I said to myself or to you lot, that I was going to be away for at least 2-3 weeks due to my personal reasons, and some of the reasons behind it was, as you were aware if you've been following me through either Twitter or Facebook, was to hopefully tidy up my channel. This is basically doing some annotations or what have you on the bottom of the screens for inviting more people in, versus also doing my audio book, which is still currently in design mode, which is hopefully going to be uploaded on some of the sites hopefully by the end of this week or next week, but I can't promise that, but I'll keep you posted if you're interested. My next step of that journey, of the book journey, is basically also to just get out there and actually maybe, you know, create a couple of polls and more adverts, so like I said, more awareness or, you know, self-promoting I can do. Hopefully the better that people are aware of my book, since I noticed that there has been a bit more followers on my Wattpad as well as, you know, Twitter, which is probably a good sign. I'm not sure because of what I share or not, I don't know, but I want to thank you all for who has been waiting on me to actually give you guys updates or keep you informed and engage with you all what's going on. As you know, basically, as I said, my situation may likely to change of where I am living right here behind me right now, because obviously the last few days of what's been happening, just to give you the lowdown right now, is that we were given a notice from the real estate agent when she introduced herself that the landlord is going to be having this place up for rent, as hopefully still a rental, however, and hopefully with this process though, regardless, that we can still stay in as tenants, while with the new landlord and stuff there will be a lot of changes going into place of maybe, you know, the rents payments versus all the necessities of what we use, be it internet, power, gas and the like. We don't know if the rent's going to go up or down, but just hoping, backup plan, just while I've been away as well, is to, you know, look for other places if need be, hopefully within my budget range that I can afford right now. But I'll keep you posted if I do decide to move out and stuff, even though I'm hoping I don't have to again, regardless of balancing up that, as well as, you know, looking for jobs, as well as just sitting down, having my quiet time to think of what to share with you all. Trying to be real and transparent here, you know, things obviously change regardless of our schedule of recording versus just personal, you know, time management frame of what I'm sharing with you all right now today. So in all further ado, also what has been happening while we're in this process of, you know, selling up as a rental or what have you, is that also what's been going down with me is basically that, hard to word it, that it's going to be on the market obviously basically as of Friday night supposedly, so we're pushing for time here regardless, as well as also like what we got told by the real estate agent, you know, like, even though we had a photographer coming in obviously take photos and whatnot, even though like I said that to me some things needs to be pushed to shove, even though I feel right now that if it has to be properly designed out and stuff, some of the fixtures needs to be done, but to actually make a good use of the house, you know, so that everything's hunky-dory and all that. You know, as we know, it is a set rule obviously, especially for landlords, they should be checking up on the tenant's house every 3 months for any fixtures or damages, or just catching up with us, touch base and whatnot, you know. But obviously in this day and age of what's happening these days, what I've learnt in the rule of housing, that some, you know, landlords doesn't obviously do that, you know. All they do is just leave the people in their own devices, in their own little world, so to speak, and just do what they must. What I've learned also when I've been on and off flattings, also basically from what I've experienced, this is just based on my life experiences regardless, that, you know, if we have a flat of our own, it's supposed to be basically, you know, a humble low home away from home, so to speak, so that if we, you know, moved out from our parents' place, it's like our dream first home, we could treat it as our own home to an extent, regardless of the laws and policies that goes on to it and whatnot. But at this point in time, also what's happening with me is I'm trying to balance out what I can do for myself regardless of the videos or whatnot. So, you know, don't fret, I'll keep you guys posted either through Facebook or Twitter if you're following me still. But like I said, from the bottom of my heart, from the ones that has been trying to stay by me regardless of all these changes that's taking effect so fast, that, you know, even though it's getting a bit overwhelming, that's one thought, just to hopefully let this out now of what's going on before I forget, because obviously, you know, it's all about engaging with you all and letting you guys know. I know that for a fact, even though it's been a while. So, enough for the day, guys, basically, and all that. I'm just trying to think what else to share with you all, even though, yes, I've been pushing myself to look for work as well. Pressure's on, even though we're almost nearing the end, even though, like I said in one of my videos, I'm hoping to maybe do another Let's Talk series part 2 and elaborate more on what I shared in the first part of it, based on education and everything else. But there could be other bits and pieces that I might want to address there of what may need to be changed in New Zealand. I don't know. I'll let you guys know hopefully earlier or later on when I do, you know, come back and whatnot. I know there are a lot of other series that I'm trying to finish up, but I'll see how we go regardless. I'm hoping to maybe do a couple of tag videos for you all maybe, or just one of them just to, you know, keep you entertained while I'm away and whatnot. Maybe you guys could, you know, do it too. So I don't know, we'll see how we go anyway. But like I said, basically, you know, things change, and I know that some people may just think that, you know, I'm running away and whatnot. Another thing is also, when I've come to that forefront, I better rant this out based on me seeking for work, basically, versus, you know, look, if I do want to move out of the place I'm in, if all else goes to shit, hits the fan or whatever, that basically, I don't wish to be, like, put pressure on, especially, like, for someone that has been trying to be supportive but not quite supportive, if that makes sense, in a way of telling me what I should be doing, shouldn't be doing, and it doesn't. He knows who he is. I wanted to hopefully say it to him properly, that he should just respect my well wishes of what I decide at the end of the day, because I'm the one living out of home, not him, obviously, and I am doing my very darn hardest to just do what I can for me, regardless of my age and everything else right now. I know for a fact that, you know, there's a lot of key factors here based on certain things that are changing in the system of certain things in New Zealand, based on, you know, work versus, you know, whatever else it may be. You know, life hasn't always been roses, smelling a bed of roses for me, of what I've been through regardless, even though part of me felt, as I said earlier, if you've been following me since day one when I started my channel, if I should or shouldn't bring out what was going down and what I've learnt from it or what have you, but then again, there was a reason why, obviously, at that time frame, trying not to fear about it, that he was starting, this particular someone was threatening me, that he thought everything was about him on this channel and everything else, but it wasn't, obviously, as you guys know, as my main sole purpose is to try and at least creating awareness for you lot about especially the syndrome and everything else that I go through in my life, regardless what it is, even though I'm just hoping that I don't have to put the bad and ugly side of things of the videos, and once if my videos do, you know, take up a bit more of my time creating some of the stuff that I want to create, even though, like I said, I just want to be as transparent and real as possible, regardless what it may be, of everyday topics that may be close to my heart. So, and on with the guys, before I lose out of time and get off topic, I thank you all once again. Hopefully, I'll see you again, hopefully as of next week or the week after, but as said, I'll keep you all posted. Thanks for watching.